Hello, let's discuss on chapter 6, that is anatomy of flowering plants. What is anatomy? Anatomy refers to the internal characters or the internal appearance. Now let's first start with tissues. What is tissue? A tissue is a group of cells having a common origin and usually performing a common functions. In plants, tissue is divided into two major groups, that is meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Let's first discuss with the meristematic tissues. The growth in plant are largely restricted to specialized region having certain group of cells that are undergoing active cell division. So the region that is being occupied by this active cell division are called as the meristems, and the actively dividing cells are called as the meristematic tissues. The apical meristems. In plant, different types of meristems are found. The meristem which occur at the tip of the root and shoot are called as the apical meristems. So the meristem occurring at the tip are called as the apical meristem. So those meristems which found at the root tip are called as the root apical meristem, and the apical meristem occurring at the tip of the shoot are called as the shoot apical meristem. Now, during growth of seed, the plumule and the radicle are developed. The plumule give rise to the shoot, leaf, etc., and the radicle develop into root cap and the root. So the apical region of this plumule is occupied by a group of cells called as the shoot apical meristem, and this side the group of cells that is occupying the radicle they develop into root or the root tip are called as the root apical meristem. Now, during formation of leaves and elongation of stem, some of the group of cells are left behind. So these left behind cells later on develop into the apical bud, which have the ability to develop into branches and flowers in the plant body. The next meristem is the intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem are those meristem which occur between the mature or permanent tissues. Mature or permanent tissues are those tissues which lose their ability to divide. So the cell occurring in between these mature tissues are called as the intercalary meristem. Both apical meristem and the intercalary meristem occurred during the early life cycle of the plant. Therefore, they are together called as the primary meristem. Now, the third meristem is the lateral meristem or secondary meristem. The meristem that occur in the major regions of the root and shoots of plants, particularly those that produce woody axis, are called as the lateral meristem. Now, this is the section of the wood. This is the outermost layer, also called as bark. Bark is also called as the cork. Okay. Now the next layer, this is also the next layer, and inside this bark is present the soft tissue called as the cork cambium. Now, if you look inside, you will find a ring of vascular bundle, and each of these vascular bundle is being attached to one another by a single layer of ring-like structure called as the vascular cambium. So lateral meristem are those meristem which increase the diameter of the wood or plant body. So this vascular cambium or the cork cambium undergoes division. After some time, they regain their ability to divide, and they help in the increase in diameter of the wood or the plant body. Therefore, these vascular bundles, vascular cambium or the cork cambium, are called as the lateral meristem. And this cork is the outermost hard covering called as the bark, and this cork cambium is found just inside the cork. So the soft tissues found on the inner side of this cork is called as the cork cambium, and these are the lateral or the secondary meristem.